Cumberland Gap, 20 more miles to the Cumberland Gap. Come on, boys, and take a little nap. Come on, boys, and Cumberland Gap. Cumberland Gap, 20 more miles to the Cumberland Gap. Come on, boys, and take a little nap. Come on, boys, and the Cumberland Gap. Come on, boys of the Cumberland Gap. Come on, boys, and take a little nap. 20 more miles of the Cumberland Gap. Come on, boys, take a little nap. Cumberland Gap, 20 more miles of the Cumberland Gap. Come on, Gap, Cumberland Gap, 20 more miles of the Cumberland Gap. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh, here on YouTube. Blammo. Friends, cheers. So I just got back from spending the morning with my children. It was really fun. It's real good. Now it's almost 4, but I just got back. So I wanna use this video to kind of direct you to other people's videos, if you please. If you check out the Snuffstrings channel, you can see a review of the Canadian-only Skoal dark product that traded yesterday. I managed to get him a can up down there to the Cumberland Gap, and yeah, he really likes it. So it's a good review. So check out Snuffstrings, see the review, but I sent a couple CDs to Kowasi. Sorry, I'm such a fucking doofus. I sent him a copy of my very first compact disc that I ever released back in 1998. So it would have been just over 20 years ago. I recorded it in '97. He has a stunning 2-part review of it, and he just uploaded. He asked me if it was available on the internet anywhere, and it isn't, just because it isn't. And I don't have the technology to do that kind of shit, but he does. So he put all the tracks. He separated all the tracks and put them up on his channel on YouTube. So I'm going to try to pinch them and put them in a playlist here in my channel. But I certainly ask that you go check out Kowasi's channel, because it's Kowasi's everything that YouTube is summed up in his little 10-second, 30-second videos. You know, it's just. It takes me to another place in the world. It takes me, I love checking out Kowasi's videos. So, yeah. So he just I guess he did a review of the Diplomats' "Damage Baby," our first recording, our first like packaged CD. We put out a little CDR right before that, but it's kind of like a demo version of the CD called "Damage Baby." The demo version is called "Rue the Day," and the songs are a little different. But yeah, "Damage Baby" was our 2003 effort, I think, and yeah, it's got it's like a real CD. It's got like a barcode and a shrink wrap job on it. And, my Broken Chair CD was a real CD as well, but it was definitely an independently produced project. There was no shrink wrap. My my mom's been running a printing shop for the last 50 years or something like that. So I got her to do up the liner notes and stuff like that. But yeah, so two of the three actual CDs that I've made. I made a lot of CDRs, like different, the home baked fucking CDs. And I think I have my personal collection of them, but beyond that, I don't have any left. But the three that I have made actual CDs out of. I have another one that I haven't sent to Kowasi or Snuffstrings called Burnt by the Sun, Scared by the Thunder. Songs from the turn of the century, 2003, 2004. I think that's what it's called. And it's exactly that. What it was I wrote an album called... I like to write cohesive albums, you know what I mean? Like it's more important to me to have an album that sounds good as an album, that you want to listen to as a piece of work, rather than just having a song or two that people might dig, So yeah, I like to make albums. I don't, when I make an album, I like to make them very cohesive. And so, Burnt by the Sun, Scared by the Thunder, songs from the turn of the century. That's an album. That's a 9-song album I wrote, and it's the first 9 songs off of that CD. But since I was putting out a real CD, I figured I'd take. I'd recorded 2 albums before that. Called Still the Winning Hand, and before that, Deviants and Troubled Hearts. So I took kind of my favorite songs off of both of those records. I didn't put I had a limited amount of space. I would have put all 3 records on in their whole entirety, but it's the CD's essentially the Burnt by the Sun, Scared by the Thunder album, and then with like 4 songs off of Still the Winning Hand, and 3 songs or 5 songs off of Deviants and Troubled Hearts. And yeah, I don't know. It's got. I'm really proud of a lot of the songs on. I'm really proud of the Burnt by the Sun, Scared by the Thunder record, for sure. A couple songs are pretty cringy. I wrote a song about the Downtown Inn in New Orleans, and when we recorded the song, it's a beautifully put together song with the horns and all that. But it's lyric wise, it has a lot to be desired, I think. But yeah, so maybe I don't know. I got tons of those babies. It's just finding the liner notes that's the problem with those. I got lots of spools of the CD. It was another completely do-it-yourself project. My mom printed up the labels, and I put them all together by hand. And the good thing about all the CDs I've made, because making a CD, at least at the times, like I made all of these CDs between 1998 and 2005. And the going rate for CDs at that time was you had to make a minimum of 1,000 of them at a time, and to do it just bare bones, like just getting the CD, instead of it, and without any packaging, cost me $2,000. They sent me blank cases too. My mom didn't charge me for the printing and all. But yeah, each one of those 3 CDs, the first 2 cost me $2,000 each. And the Diplomats one, because we really did it up, we got a barcode for it, we got shrink wrapping on it. But there was also 3 of us paying for it. But it was still a pretty penny, it was still over $1,000. But the good thing is for my personal records anyway, all of those CDs have sold enough of them to make my money back. So I've at least made my money back, ground zero or whatever the fuck. So if I find, like every now and then I'll find a stash of damaged babies or broken chairs. I'm down to, like, I think I found my last stash of my last few copies of Broken Chair, and a couple of them are kind of fucked up. So I think I probably have like one copy of it left that's in good shape, and I want to keep that for myself. But I might have, I don't know. I'm thinking out loud now. But I might start passing around the Burnt by the Sun, Scared by the Thunder one. I know Hillary has a copy of it anyway. I'm pretty sure. Anyhow, that's my vlog for today. Go check out Snuffstrings. Go check out Kowasi, and hear what they think of my music from 20 years ago. And I was very pleased to hear Kowasi's reviews. It's nice to feel that a record you made has held up in the test of time and is still relevant today. So I'm very pleased for that. So thank you very much for expressing your thoughts on that. But all right, I guess until the next one, I will see you later. Be well, stay free. Thank you for all your support, all your thumbs ups, all your views, all your comments, everything. I appreciate all of it. And yeah, I hope I got everybody in my shout out video yesterday. And yeah, I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely, wonderful day. And bye.